today about an item that a lot of homeowners, especially those who are having difficulty with mobilizing themselves around the home. And that could be with a walker, it could be with a cane, it could be with a wheelchair, it could be with a motorized wheelchair. But in any event, has to do with bathtubs and or showers. And I'm not really in a position to be advising people one way or the other what they should or should not have, but I do have an opinion. And when you're dealing with walk-in showers, bathtubs, then I would just really like to give you a heads up on a few items that you may be interested in writing down and asking the questions in the event that you are considering one or the other. So let's talk about, first of all, walk-in bathtubs. Now, the type of bathtub I'm talking about here is the type of tub that you would open the door, go in, sit down, close the door, and fill the tub. Now, as you can appreciate, you're sitting there waiting on the water to fill up. And I don't think you're in a bathing suit, or at least I haven't been aware of anybody bathing in a bathing suit. But you could require some extra temperature, possibly an overhead radiant heat. That you can get portable type of heaters that can hang on the wall, that type of thing. But in any event, these are the questions to ask of anyone that's trying to convince you to buy a walk-in bathtub. So what keeps you warm during the tub fill? Also, when you are in the tub, what is keeping the temperature of the tub up to the point of being comfortable? Now, some tubs I know do have some pretty elaborate controls and systems within the actual formation of the tub. But again, ask the question. Is there a bladder in the tub, for example? Does the water go out into the bladder and be pre-warmed and then brought back? All of these items are optional, obviously, but there will be a good and a better and a best. So always ask that question as well. And first and foremost, really right from the get-go, what happens when the water is being drained out? Do you have anything to rinse yourself with? For example, the soap that you're using, the bubble bath that you might have. All of these items, as far as getting into the jets and requiring the jet cleaning from time to time, how do you go about doing that? And also the ring around the tub. Sometimes, in my particular case, a ring around my body, I am quite allergic to some soaps. Now, I realize that a lot of soaps today, people have got familiarized with them and they know what to use and what not to use. But the main thing is ask the questions. Because if you don't, to have one installed, you're talking a considerable amount of money because it does involve drainage. The drain has to be enlarged, for example, in order to get that amount of water and the hydraulics of that water away quickly. It's something that they will or may not make reference to at the time of the selling. The plumbing, make sure there's a permit taken out. Make sure that if you're putting it into a building that's strata or an apartment building, that you're allowed to do so because of noise, vibration, harmonics, all that sort of thing in the building. Because you don't want to be spending this kind of money and all of a sudden have an instruction from one of the strata members saying that well, you're going to have to take it out. So it's just a heads up, folks. I'm not negative on them. It's just a matter that good, better, best, make sure you get the rest when you do get something that is going to do what you're looking forward to it doing right from the get-go. We have, in our building department, removed them from people who have put them in and after they have moved out, for example, because the new owners of the suite or home just doesn't want it. So make sure that you look at the investment. Make sure you look at the considerable amount of time and effort that you're going to be looking at it. And consider, and I'm going to suggest very strongly, consider a roll-in, walk-in shower. because with all the jets that you can have on the walls today, with all the personal hand showers that you can have for rinsing and showering and hair and seating and what have you for doing legs and what have you, I know all this because being married to a wonderful lady for 48 years and now two daughters that are all grown up and gone, but they sure like to have those seats in the showers. So in any event, consider a walk-in shower before such time as possibly one of the tubs. And I can say it will help making it that easy.